while you were building Zypp, your family didn't know that you're building Zypp. So why did you take that call? And, you know, why did you actually not tell them that you were building Zypp?
Yeah, so initially when I started, so the thought trickled in my head very strongly. So I had a few days when Rashi, who's my wife, she was out with her friends, right? And I have always been researching. I've been living two lives, right? One life where I'm working for 12 hours for a company where I'm employed in, and the other 5-6 hours I'm working for myself, thinking what I need to do, researching only, researching madly, right, about various startups, crunch bases of the world and whatnot, right, reading about all the rounds that are happening. तो ये सब करते करते जब मेरे को एक हफ्ता बिल्कुल मी टाइम मिला, right, when I had no interference of any kind, and then this thought came in of sustainability, and then Zypp Electric was born in my head during that 1 week in May of 2017. And then I first convinced Rashi that this is what, and she was there only, she was in Northeast with her friends. I called her that I have found what I'm going to do now, and I think you should join me in this journey because it's going to be big. And she was like, oh, it's night, I'm enjoying with my friends, I'll come back. I said that this is going to be the next calling. So, and then she came in. I think it took about a week for her to understand what I'm trying to think. Obviously, our numbers were way ahead. I always am on the moon when I'm thinking something that ये तो एक साल में यहाँ पहुँच जाएंगे. And she's like, ये हो ही नहीं सकता. How can you do 12 rides in a day? It cannot
Yeah.
happen. And she's usually right when it comes to these estimations. And I'm usually always very optimistic. But then somehow I convinced her that this will work. So one was her conviction, and then I was still working, right, at a very good, designation, a VP marketing, a good CTC, a good ESOP plan, right? Everything was sorted. So telling this to my parents, I felt that they will really go crazy about this, right? That they will, and my mom is very emotional, right? So she'll, once was one time convincing her on my marriage, that was not easy, and then convincing her on this, it would have been crazy. So I said that let me start building this. I have to do this. I started building this, and then after 6 months, when we opened our office, and we hired the first team of 8-9 people, that's when I said that now is the time when I need to tell her, and I had quit by that time, right? So, and obviously it was not well received, right? Both my parents were like, what are you doing? And 2017 still startups were there, but not so crazy, right? Now though I think parents are finding founders for their daughters, but it was not the time at even then. So yeah, so convincing them took some time, but then I said that, see, you know that I'm not someone who would just do anything. I'm a mature guy now, right? I'm a 30 plus guy. Whatever I'm doing, I have some deep thought about this. Let's give it in, and I told them that 1-1.5 साल देते हैं, नौकरी मिल जाएगी, डोंट वरी. इतना सीख लिया, मेहनत करते हैं, नौकरी मिल जाएगी, करने दो. And then obviously whenever I go back to Jaipur, they would still poke me, क्यों कर रहा है, क्या कर रहा है, and this is not directly, right, when you're sitting with family members, देखो देखो मतलब, so I have my mama ji whom we call as बड़े भाई, देखो बड़े भाई कर रहा है अपना बिजनेस, क्या मतलब आजकल के बच्चे, that is how they will just do a small poke. But then obviously,
Did it hurt you back then? Like today we are smiling about it, but did it somewhere like hurt you, or did it somewhere make you feel कि अगर नहीं करा, yeah, did it actually get that fear of failure inside you sometimes? Because I, like, not now like I'm immune to these things, but initially when this used to happen, like, with me the thing was that okay, I was getting a good job in London.
हाँ
तो देखो लंदन से जॉब छोड़ के आ गई.
हाँ
Like my parents have been super supportive, but there
या
are people who would come to you in the consoling tone
हाँ
that कोई नहीं, चल जाएगा, धीरे धीरे होगा,
या
but हो जाएगा, कुछ तो कर रही है, लड़की है,
सही है.
क्या हो गया. So like initially it used to be like कि अगर fail हो गई तो क्या. So did you had that fear of failure in your?
या सो फियर ऑफ फेलियर तो नहीं बोलूँगा. आई एम नेवर फियर ऑफ फेलिंग. आई एम अ डाई हार्ड ऑप्टिमिस्ट, राइट? तो मैं सोचता ही नहीं नेगेटिव, आती ही नहीं है चीज़ें, मैं सो जाता हूँ और फिर अगले दिन जाग के फिर पॉजिटिव एनर्जी से जागता हूँ. बट येस, when these conversations happen, I feel a lot challenged, right? My adrenaline rises that, yaar, there's someone who's challenging you. There's someone who's, saying that you will fail or you're doing something wrong, and you are very clear in your head कि जो आप कर रहे हो वो आप सही डायरेक्शन में कर रहे हो. तो मतलब वो फिर मुझे ना एक अलग टाइप का रश देता है कि यार फिर और मेहनत करेंगे, अब और जान लगाएंगे, और जल्दी सक्सेस की कोशिश करेंगे, राइट? तो ये है. आई मीन व्हेन यू सेड दैट यस नाउ जिप इज़ वेरी विजिबल, तो वो एक, अब आई थिंक थैंकफुली आफ्टर सो मेनी ईयर्स नाउ दे आर प्राउड, राइट? सो नाउ दे से आफ्टर 3-4 years ऑफ दिस बिल्डिंग, सो 3 साल तो लगे, बट उसके बाद नाउ दे टॉक कि ये देखो दे आर, ही इज़ डूइंग अ गुड जॉब. नाउ दे फील प्राउड, दे टॉक अबाउट व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. सो वो बहुत अच्छा लगता है व्हेन दे कम इन दिल्ली एनसीआर एंड व्हेन दे सी दीज जिप्स, तो यार अच्छा ये भी तुम्हारा है, अरे ये भी तुम्हारा है. सो वो बड़ा मज़ा आता है, राइट?